Hi, I'm Alison Kentish and welcome to the HTS ePoll. This is your chance to weigh in on the most pressing issues of the day. But first, a word from our sponsors.
From mobile run the world. It's Ricky Diesel and I'm surfing with 4G LTE. My data speed just double. Flow mobile causing trouble. Get up to the time. Your speed not faster than mine. So make sure you find a plan. Get the fastest speed in the land. Download with no stress. 4G LTE is the best. Let me tell you what's going on. My WhatsApp call signal so strong. Don't need Wi-Fi once data's on. Can video call baby all night long. 4G LTE. Latest technology. Now you know where to go.
Welcome back. A landmark ruling in the Trinidadian courts has sent a message to social media users to beware of what they post. Judge Frank C. Prasad ruled that a couple falsely accused of abusing their children in a series of Facebook posts should receive damages. His judgment stated, quote, "Far too often, social media is used as a forum to engage in this type of irresponsible and cruel discourse. This state of affairs cannot continue unabated," end quote. The ruling has sparked debate across the region, as no country is immune to its nationals being victims of online bullying and libelous statements, which result in shame and embarrassment to the aggrieved parties. Recently, a few local victims have taken legal action against their alleged perpetrators. And so we asked you, should social media posts be more regularly subjected to libel laws? We tallied the numbers on our various platforms, and here is how you voted. 12% of respondents are not in favor and voted no. 76% voted yes. 4% did not know, and 8% did not care. We also took to the streets to get your opinion, and here is what you had to say.
Well, it should be applied because when people see things like that, it does make them go through depression, commit suicide, give them all negative thoughts. It's nice to watch real business on Facebook, but at the same time, it's a dangerous game. So we just have to watch what we put.
I think it's open for some form of dialogue, in as much as responsibility plays a major role in what we do on the internet. If laws are necessary, then as long as it can apply to all those held accountable, when anything that they do, the laws will then apply to them.
We have to be very particular when it comes to posting statements, comments on people's accounts. And I think it's a very dangerous thing because even in Trinidad recently, the lawyer had to rule against, a situation like that, where somebody posted some, negative comment on somebody's page. It's not a good thing to do. So I think they need laws implemented in these areas that people can understand. And sometimes it's not true. Sometimes they just say it, So I mean, this law should be implemented. I think it's a worthwhile thing.
I believe the law should be applied because you find a lot of people, it's a worldwide thing, and anything somebody says or do on the internet, everybody else will see it. So I believe it should be implemented.
The way insults go on the internet, it's a shame. I think there should be some control, that if you go out there and you pay, the circumstances, you can't just figure you could write anything about anybody, defame them on the internet, post anything about them because you figure the internet is free and there's no guidance or there is no control over what you can write, or there are no penalties, and that's just a shame. And I mean, we have to protect everybody, politicians and the ordinary man on the street. I myself I've written a lot of nonsense on the internet, and now the way I'm thinking now, I think I was quite wrong to do things like that, and I'm lucky I didn't find myself in a lot of trouble. So I think libel laws on the internet should be taken care of, and people should respect each other ways whether it's on the internet or on the streets or just anywhere in general.
I honestly believe it should be applied because nowadays a lot of people use the social media to tarnish people's character. So in that instance, I think they should really enforce those laws to deal with perpetrators like these.
Yes, it tarnishes someone's name. It can actually get the person to lose their job or not get a job at all in St. Lucia. So they should implement it in St. Lucia.
Thank you for those responses, taking us there to a new discussion. Antigua and Barbuda has joined Jamaica, the Cayman Islands, Puerto Rico, and Bermuda to decriminalize the possession of marijuana in small amounts. The country's lower house this week passed the Misuse of Drugs Amendment Bill, which will allow residents to have up to 15 grams of cannabis and households up to 4 plants. The law limits smoking to people 18 years and older, and smoking cannabis will not be permitted in public places. So, with Antigua the first OECS country to go the decriminalization route, where does this leave St. Lucia? An October 2017 CADRES poll said that most St. Lucians are in favor of decriminalization, but we want to know what you think. Has the time come to free up the herb? Voting is easy. You simply log on to hdstlucia.org or Facebook at HDS St. Lucia Official and vote. You can also send your response via text or WhatsApp to 720-4022. And for Flow handset owners, here's a reminder of your special voting platform. From your Flow handset, text your e-poll response to 487. Press 1 to vote yes, 2 for no, 3 I don't care, and 4 I don't know. So join the discussion from your Flow device and get a chance to win weekly prizes. Of course, our e-poll team is always on the go to get your responses as well. And watch the HDS News Force from 7 p.m. for the results and a new discussion.